Hey friends, just gonna do a short intro there because I'm pretty sure the Cure is gonna come after me for that one. If you, if anyone was ever around during the 90s, that was the Cure with a very special song that they sang for the original Crow film. R.I.P. to Brandon Lee. Still hurts, man. Still fucking hurts. But I don't know. I wasn't gonna like really stream tonight. My God, it's like already almost like fucking midnight. But I don't know. I'm feeling a little blue, feeling a little down. You know, you just like have one of those like moments where you just like don't want to be alone with your thoughts. So it's just like, let's do something. No one's around, so I'm gonna stream and keep painting because I like doing all those things. Let's see, who do I got in the house? John Ryan, the lamp that never got to shine on Lauren's dink. Hey Blinken, have a good night. I know it's Tuesday night. A lot of people gotta work. In the Momo. Drive, Octopushy, Mike Pence. Outdoor Loser. X Derek. Hello, hello. That was John Ryan. I was listening to The Cure a lot. But it all was bullshit. Hi, Rachel D. Oh, that made me laugh. Thank you. That's why I knew I'd come in here would cheer me up. I'm gonna continue my painting. Yeah. Oh, that song is so good. Like I got to see The Wedding Singer the musical. That was a trip. I saw it on Broadway. It wasn't bad. It was cute. I was listening to The Cure a lot. Dude, man, you can't rush art, Mike Pence. Stop being so pushy like Lorne. You can't push art. I'm always cheating on you. That's my thing. I cheat on Mike Pence every day, every chance I get. Got a little wine tonight. All right. Let's get this party started. We are going to continue with the Lorne Ramona therapist. We still have like another hour and 30 of this, so not sure how long I'll go. Excuse me. I'm always having to clear my throat every time. Like my throat is fine until I go live. 8 inches down your throat. But yeah, cool. Let us continue.
I'm gonna call you on it every time you do it.
I don't treat it like that anymore. So, like I said, don't think you know me.
That's right. We want to. I just know the Lorne from a month ago,
Mr.
right?
Non-professional.
That was Lorne from a month ago. God, that's ancient history. I wonder what life was like back then. Back when Lorne was that. I mean, that was eons ago.
Your hair's so sweet, Kingpin. Hello, honeys. Where's your Eric lover?
Pathetic, man.
You can't even stop talking.
I can see why you have to live your whole world through a fucking telephone because nobody around you can stand to be with you.
I am gonna say, I do not like how these eyes dried. I think it's gonna completely take away from the pop art aspect, so I'm going to try to salvage this in some way. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm not liking this. I am not liking it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna keep moving forward with all the other things.
You for more than 10 seconds.
That's why everybody likes coming over.
Yes, I found the tip. I found the tip. I cleaned it and everything. It should be good to go. Brand new mix of regular acrylic and thick acrylic. Yeah, I need some. I think once I start adding, I've got like, God, this is my favorite little purse, but I have these like liquid pens that I'm gonna use to add like the dots for the pop art, but I can't do that until I finish Z painting. But yeah, something about it, something about the eyes. I'm just like, not on tonight, not on this pageant.
Over, huh?
Who likes coming over, Lauren? tell us about all the glitterati and celebrities and world leaders and heads of state always cruising through the old Armstrong trailer estates. No, I wouldn't like to know.
Daddy's money.
Hey, Chatterbait Billy.
Oh man, my daddy was poorer than you are, if you can believe that. I know you probably never thought there was anybody that met that qualification, but
I don't even want to hear anything you say, Billy. I care less about anything you say because you're full of shit.
All you care about is everything I say. You're not fooling anybody.
No, a little bit. You know what? When you say shit, I bring it back to you. Like this. And her mom drops about the shit that you say, and you're supposed to be in the same profession as her.
I don't give a fuck. Your therapist is
Dr. Cassandra, hello. Long time no see.
Feel good.
You know what? You say you don't give a fuck.
The state pays your therapist to make you feel good. I tell you the truth for free.
All right, hey, Barry, Lauren, this is going on enough. I gotta hang up. I gotta say a couple things though. Lauren, I think you're an okay guy, but I gotta be honest with you. Ramona deserves better. Barry, I hope you have good luck with Ramona. Ramona, are you still here?
I'm here.
Are you still on the line?
I am.
I love you like a sister. And you know that. And you know I would do anything for you.
I love it. I love you like a sister.
I know.
Who has told you that you should date Lauren? Everybody's telling you not to date him. Nobody tells you to date him.
Lauren tells me to date him.
Look at it objectively. Would you want your daughter to date Lauren?
What?
Would you want your daughter 20 years from now? You have a nice daughter. Would you want her having a guy calling her a fucking bitch and sending her pictures of his fiver? Would you really want that?
He doesn't do those things anymore.
Listen to Barry. Listen to Mom. Listen to Dad. Listen to Emma. Listen to me. Listen to everybody.
But Lauren.
All right, find a good guy. Find a good guy, okay?
Hey, it's Disney Girl. Hello.
Lauren, no offense. All right. Good night, everybody. I love you, Seth.
Danny, real nice to know you. We'll talk soon, okay? See you, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
How you doing, Ramona?
Hang on a second. TJ's still messaging me.
If I ever got the sense from Lauren that he was truly... Listen, I'm never going to like this guy. I'm never going to have any use for a guy like him.
And the feeling is going to be mutual, Barry.
Well, I'll be sure to lose sleep over that tonight. But if Lauren were ever to decide that he was willing to look at his situation honestly, without any blinders or any filters, and come to terms with the reality of who he is and what he's done and what he is, then
this is the problem that I have. You saying who I am. You trying to put in people's head that I am this person and I am that person, and people make mistakes in their life, Barry. And I made a mistake when my head was messed up. It was my fault. I did it.
Okay, let me say two things about that.
That's what I'm saying.
About that.
I did it. It was my fault. I went there. I don't need to explain to you anything.
When you don't have any
to Ramona.
obligation
I need to explain
to me.
Not
and I'm
to
not.
you.
I don't have the right to hold your feet to the fire in terms of giving me an explanation, and I never have demanded one.
And you
keep
saying
that as though I'm
you trying to
posturing
tell
like
people
I'm
who I
demanding an
am.
explanation
That's not
from
for you to
like
say.
I'm holding you
You don't
accountable
even
in
know
some
me.
way. And that's not what I'm doing. I don't know where you keep coming
You
up
go
with
by
that.
a person
No,
from
you
10
don't
years
owe
ago.
me an explanation. You don't have to keep reminding anybody of that. Nobody's asserting that you owe me an explanation.
You
So I don't know why you keep going back.
Hey, Eel. I like how Lauren says, Barry, bye, Barry.
A guy from 10 years ago. A guy that had issues 10 years ago.
There you go. Not a guy that tried to rape his head 10 years ago, but a guy who had issues
like
10
I
years
said,
ago.
you're going by
And
what
that
happened
is the
10 years
reason
ago.
why I will
You're
never
not going
let
by
up
the
on
person I am
you
today.
motherfucker. Because it's not about what you did, it's about the issues you had. It's always about the issues you had and never about the things that you did. And what I'm trying to tell you is that when you demonstrate a pattern of activity, a pattern of behavior, and an obvious predilection for certain things, in the first place, we're going beyond a simple mistake. And in the second place, it speaks to something far more fundamental than whatever temporary circumstances you have convinced yourself led you to do the things you did. Because none of that stuff is relevant. And as long as you try to lean on those things to make excuses for the things that you've done, I got to call you on those things. I can't, because I can't accept any less. You're not being truthful. Yes, I know what the problem is.
You're calling me on shit that you think. And the only thing that you think is what you see from 10 years ago.
Lauren, in the first place, we're not talking about isolated events. And secondly, I evaluate people for a living. It's what I do professionally. I'm very good at it in spite of whatever your opinions as an uneducated simpleton may be about what a therapist's role is.
Isn't that funny how someone in your own field says that he doesn't sound like he's a very good therapist?
Well, isn't that funny how if two therapists disagree about methodology and their approach to a situation, you go with the one that makes you feel good, that sides with you, that validates you? Mm-hmm. That's convenient, isn't it?
I go with the one that's a female and actually knows what she's talking about.
You go with the one that's a female? What, you haven't, I don't know why, because she has a teenage...
Because Lord needs a nurturer. He needs nurturing. And he is very threatened by any male. Like, it doesn't even matter if it's someone going after his woman. Like, he doesn't want a man telling him his shortcomings and what he needs to, like, work on. Hell no. He wants to be coddled. He still wants to be breastfed. He wants that teat of poor you. It's okay. I'm here. Let me stroke your hair and oh god. He wants a mom. He wants his mom. Like, even like a better version of his mom, because his mom fucking hates him. What's that one call? I love that call when I think Tiffany's playing Debbie and we get to hear a conversation between, you know, my ass and my chan. Oh, just like you like your sweets. And your mom thinks you're a fucking loser. Yes, he does need to man up.
Daughter, and you're trying to match? You're trying to play an angle? I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
Silence. I've done it again. This is what we're dealing with, Ramona, and what I want both of you ladies to recognize is that when I'm able to bring Lauren to this place where the truth is undeniable and he can't retreat from it any further, we get one of three things. We get silence, we get childish insults, or we get tears. We don't get rational responses to the things I'm saying. And the things I'm saying are not...
You don't get responses from me very well, Barry, because I don't like you.
Well, that's stupid.
I don't like
you either. But all I'm doing is
you were supposed to be a professional, and you wouldn't.
The fact that you base your conduct toward me on whether you like me or not kind of says it all. You got your feelings hurt because I had the
Hello, evil little McNuggets.
audacity to tell you the truth about yourself So because you don't like me, you're just going to not talk to me. Just like a kid would do.
You're one of those guys that talk so much that you're known as the type of guy you can't trust. Because you talk so much.
That last 15 seconds of silence, I was done saying what I had to say. Why weren't you talking?
Hi, sorry,
More
please.
silence. So this is what you can count on, Ramona. This is what you can look forward to, a lifetime of this. If you get married to this guy and you ever find yourself in a situation where you've got to call him on his bullshit and just tell the truth, this is what you're going to get. He's going to shut down. He's either going to just stop talking altogether, or he's going to call you a fucking bitch again, or he's going to start crying, or maybe he'll just take off and head down the street to a bar.
Can you call me on shit, Ramona? Have I come out and told you the honest truth?
Wait, did what, Lauren?
When you called me on stuff, have I come out and told you the honest truth?
Give me an example.
Yes,
of
please.
anything that you called me on.
You want an example?
Anything that you called me on. Haven't I always told you the honest truth? If you thought I was lying about something, you'd call me on it, and I would tell you the truth.
Lauren has never lied to me.
Now, how are you able to verify that Lauren has never lied to you?
Because
Let's talk. Because what? He tells you he hasn't been drinking, and you're able to verify that how? The breathalyzer thing is new. I mean, that's recent, right? But how are you able to verify that he hasn't been drinking before that?
Because I've told you, because I know that Lauren has not been drinking. Every single time that Lauren drinks, and I used to get this like at least once a week, but usually twice a week, Lauren would call me several times. I would literally, when Lauren drinks, the next day, I wake up to somewhere between 30 and 40 missed calls, 15 to 20 voicemails cursing me out, and hundreds and hundreds of text messages. I had not gotten that in a month. He's not drinking.
Okay. I mean, look, if he's not, I realize that he's
Fascinating that I'm still having to put some green on this, because this ceramic stucco, even though it's dry, it's still like absorbing the paint.
He's got the breathalyzer thing now, so
Interesting to me.
That forces him to a certain standard, so that's fine. But it's just a symptom. I mean, the drinking is not. The point that I'm trying to make is that you say that Lauren has never lied to you, and Lauren says that Lauren has never lied to you. But the problem with that is that we only have Lauren to rely on for that. We only have Lauren to believe for that. And if Lauren's angle is to put his best face forward, the best version of himself forward, it's your perception of Lauren is very important to him, obviously, and he wants you to see him in a certain light, and this and that. So it's be real easy for him to tell you what you want to hear. I mean, that's not hard to do. You can see that, right? So what if I said to you, Ramona, I'm eating an orange right now?
Then I prove stuff to her, too.
Okay, what do you prove to her, and how do you prove it?
Whatever she asks me to do.
Well, that doesn't clarify anything. Give me an example. Whatever she asks you to do, it doesn't matter.
Again, Barry, you continuously talk, and nobody can get a word in.
You answer the question.
Yeah, you probably weren't here, but I really don't like the eyes. I'm probably gonna change them in some way, because it's like I was saying earlier, it doesn't really give me pop art. Maybe it's the two colors, something. It's the blue. I don't know what it is, but I need to change it because I don't like it. As unappealing as Lauren is, I still would like this painting to be somewhat pleasing to the eye. Guru, hello. Hi. Guru. Mad Cracker, hello.
And I'm commenting on your answer. How do you prove yourself?
I'm trying to answer your question, but you still talk.
I was responding to your answer. Answer the question again. I'll be quiet for a real long time. Give you a lot of time to answer. Go.
Well, my answer is real short. She wants to be on the phone with me. She's always.
His eyes need to be less blue than Jordan's. Yeah, Wes, I think I agree on that. Something about it. I don't know. It's just. like I'm not going for like an Uncanny Valley vibe. Or maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Scolo. Are the teeth going to be gray? That's a good question. I'm not sure, because I also am not sure what I want the inside of his mouth to be. These are just some really odd colors I am, like, I'm working with here. What was I thinking?
She was always on the phone with me. I had no problem at all having her on the phone with me doing whatever I was doing. She had no question about anything that I was doing, hardly ever. Because she was all...
I don't know your reference, but he looks wonderfully, horrifically. Thank you. Thank you, Guru. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. I mean, the yellow in his eyes, that would make sense. Because he drinks so much. Like, doesn't that happen to people who, like, drink a lot for a long time? Like, they get, like, yellow eyes or some shit.
I was right there with me, so she knew I wasn't lying about anything.
What the hell does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Nuggets, that could be it, too. I don't know. We'll figure it out together, guys. Because... yeah, I'm not... Something about it. Something about it. It's like, it's not popping the way that I want it to.
I'm talking about things.
You just asked me how did she know? You just asked me how did she
Liver failure. That's it.
You know I'm not lying to her. She's obviously
on the phone.
She's obviously hearing everything I'm saying and doing. She's even talking to people in my life.
That doesn't make any sense. I can't hear him drinking a beer, therefore he must not be drinking a beer. Beer makes noise, right? Beer's real loud. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, no, it's not that. Because when he drinks, and Lauren, I don't know, because I know you've been known to have like 20 beers in one night. I don't know how you do it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, because
Have you guys ever watched that? It's a Netflix movie about Motley Crue, The Dirt. I think that was pretty good. That wasn't a bad little movie there. And which is really weird. An ex of mine is in that movie. He has like a really small role, but I'm just like, well, what the hell?
I don't know if he just guzzles them, because he says he doesn't like the taste of them. So I don't know how he gets it down, Lauren.
Ho ho ho! It's a man in his bathrobe.
Really don't, because I don't know how. I couldn't drink 20 waters in one night. But I've never heard him drinking, but I know when he drinks, because those messages, they happen.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying that he's been drinking. If he says he hasn't been drinking for a month, that's fine. It's possible. But it's immaterial. The thing that I keep coming back to is that's just, it's a very, it's such a, it doesn't, I'm talking about the root issues. I'm talking about who Lauren is as a person, essentially, the character stuff, right? And the behavioral stuff is...
Oh shit, you've seen Motley Crue live? Nice. I think the only 80s band I've seen live, I've seen Poison and Rat live. And this was during the Rock of Love time, so I was all into it.
Just a function of a person trying to manipulate a situation or influence a situation. And it's troubling on a number of levels when Lauren brags about...
Yeah, Nuggets, something like that. Something. It's... I like where your noggin is at, but yeah, it needs some... We'll figure it out. But I like that a lot. I appreciate it. Especially from another artist who is far superior.
Not drinking for a month as though it's an accomplishment.
Someone deleting chat or retracting? I don't know. I can't see.
Because I'll go a year sometimes where I don't drink for a month, 12 months in a row. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. And The concern is
for
that
Lauren, because he's used to having 20 beers on a Friday night and then maybe another 10 on a Saturday.
and that is
so
the
for
problem.
So for him
That
not
is the
to
problem.
drink, that is a big deal.
Yeah, that's fine, but the problem is that he's the kind of guy that likes to have 20 beers on a Friday night. That's the issue. You see what I'm saying? The issue is not that he's able to curtail bad behavior, self-destructive behavior, and behavior that potentially makes him dangerous to other people. It's the fact that that behavior is normative for him in the first place. That's what makes that's what's so troubling. You see what I'm saying? It's just like the, like we were talking about the child rape thing, and a guy that has eyes for children for whatever reason, but he doesn't act on it. Okay, it's good that he doesn't act on his sexual appetites, but it's the fact that he has those appetites.
I need to keep my shit a little more organized because I just get lost. I get lost in the sauce.
That's what makes him that's what makes him a dangerous person. So Lorne has all these things that he has, all these tendencies. And if he's able, Lorne, I'm still talking. Lorne, I'm still talking. Lorne, I'm still talking. Lorne, I'm not done talking. Lorne, I'm in the middle of the
You're always talking, Barry. You are always talking. You are always talking, Barry. You are always talking.
Well, now I'm talking.
Lauren, why don't you act like an adult so I can finish what I'm trying to say? Thank you.
Because you're always talking.
It's the fact that Lauren has these proclivities to begin with that is so
why are
alarming.
you talking?
And this is
Yeah,
what I'm
like
trying to
you.
get you to
Trying to say
understand.
that I am something I'm not. That's what the fact is.
It's the fact that I have the audacity to judge him on his actions instead of what he tells us he is. It's
Lauren,
like
I have a
that says I'm not a
question for you.
judge.
I'm not answering any questions with him on the phone.
Lauren, no.
I'm
Listen.
not answering any questions with him on the phone. I
No.
don't like him.
Listen, Barry. I don't want you to
like
say anything.
him.
I want. Lauren, I have a question for you. I'm not going to hold it against you. I promise.
Richard.
I just need to know. That was not your voice?
Ask me on the phone alone. I am not going to have him on the phone for any questions.
Ramona,
Okay.
do you know what a religious cult is?
Barry, can I call you back in 5 minutes? I'm going to call you back in 5 minutes. I'm going to drop the call. Hang on a second.
I suppose so. All right.
The hell would I do that for? No. Hold on a second. TJ is messaging me constantly. I don't know if TJ knew that. In fact, now I'm gonna, no, I'm not gonna text.
TJ
I was
Storm.
gonna text Bro and ask him.
Lucius.
Yes, it was me 10 years ago. I did that. That was me. That was my voice. That was my voice. That was me. That was my voice on them calls. I'm not going to deny something that's true. I did that 10 years ago.
What? No way.
So.
That's not me today. I'm not going to go by me today.
Maybe not
with
today,
what
maybe
was
not
10
tomorrow.
years ago. The mistake that I made when I screwed up. I don't like Barry. I don't like being on the phone with him.
So Lauren, you said that you wanted to see a 13-year-old naked. Lauren, the problem that I have, and I mean, can you be honest? Didn't I defend you tonight very well?
Yeah, you did. And the problem is this is stuff that you and I should be talking together about alone. Not with Barry on the phone and Emma and your brother. This is between me and you conversation.
Lauren, I have known you for 9 months, right? You love saying that it's been 9 months. I've known you for 9 months. I have talked to you for thousands and thousands of hours in that 9 months.
I believe
You
that.
never told me that there were calls. You never told me that there were calls.
And we never addressed it, and we should have. And I blocked the calls right out of my head. And I might have done it intentionally. Because I intentionally tried to block everything from that out of my head.
That's your problem.
Because I hate what I did. And I hate that it happened. And I hate this Church of God crap. I hate everything about all of this. It would be left alone. I want you, and I just want to be left alone with you and not have anybody from that sending me letters and doing anything to you. I don't give a shit about the Church of God crap. I don't want to keep reliving my past that I can't control. I did it, and I made a mistake. It was my fault that I did it. Everything in that was my fault because I was old enough to know better, but I had a problem. I couldn't think straight about what I was doing. But I still did it. It's still my fault.
But what's disturbing to me is the fact that almost a year into this thing, Lauren, I am now finding out that there's calls.
And you and I were supposed to listen to these calls like almost a month ago, and we still never listened to them together. Because I have them right here on CD.
Well, you have me right here.
I would bring the CDs and the DVDs so you could see everything that I have and everything that I did.
Lauren, you have me right here. And I'm not going anywhere. I'd like you to play the calls.
Right now. Isn't that crazy? Like he has a physical copy.
Hang on, trying to find the CDs.
All right.
You try to say that
Bunch of bootleg CDs.
Now, and I'm not.
Lauren, are you finding the calls?
I'm trying to get the CD player working.
If Lauren knew a little bit more about technology, I can so see him. Like, remember, anyone who was alive at that time, when bootleg DVDs were such a huge thing? I can so see Lauren doing that now, and be like, "Oh, you want a copy of Little House on the Prairie? I got it. I got them all." And he would literally like, he'd do something like very very Joran. He would play his little tapes, and if he had a phone that could record, he would record the screen, and then he would. What's a DVD? Ha ha ha. Oh, that's funny. Blockbuster is so old, you don't even know what a DVD is. Ha ha ha. Very funny, yo.
Well, since you can't figure out how to work the CD player, I'm going to see if I can find them on YouTube. Because I think when he mentioned that there were calls, I think he said that they're on YouTube.
Something that's older than Madonna's boobs.
Not 6.
Let me.
There isn't 6.
You say there's not 6 of them?
There's not
Oh
6.
shit.
Okay.
Cheddarbeat Billy, Hollywood Video versus Blockbuster. I have to say, I've gone to both. Blockbuster was the main, for sure. And they were so close to each other when I grew up, like crazy.
We're 6 times on the phone.
How many calls are there? Let me see.
Oh no, Nuggets.
What do you think I should Google to find these calls if they're on YouTube?
God, I remember in the 90s getting a VHS copy of Aladdin. And at that time, like, whoever was, like, video recording, like, those things were quite large at that time. But yeah, I remember hearing, like, people laughing in the movie theater. Oh my God, you just, like, unlocked a memory.
Maybe I'll just Google Lauren Armstrong phone call. Lauren Armstrong phone.
I held on so tight to my Blockbuster card until it, like, disintegrated.
Call.
Yeah, be right back in.
Let's test this.
Okay, so so there are 6 phone calls, it says here. Phone call 1, 2, 3.
I don't believe there were 6. I don't remember 6 phone calls.
Okay, let's see.
On sunscreen.
All right, so I'm going to start. Okay, so I'm going to play.
I remember that you had like a VHS that would clean your VCR. I fucking remember that shit. Did you do your civic duty and rewind your VHS tapes before returning them? You know what? I don't remember, but I think so. Like, knowing like my mom, she would be like, make sure you rewind that shit. Yes, be kind, rewind, exactly. And I remember when like Blockbuster and Hollywood, they were selling their DVDs at some point, and I don't think I have any anymore, but I did, because you always knew, because it was like the box. It had like the, oh my god, crazy memories popping up right now.
All right, so I'm going to start playing them.
Aww, you.
I don't know if the CD player works in this car or not.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Drock grew up with like only he's the baby, so he has 3 sisters, so he understands that life.
I'm going to play them.
Hello?
As soon as this loads.
That was quick.
Hey, honey.
How you doing?
I'm doing
buffering
good.
is
How
so
are you
annoying.
I'm pretty good.
I
With the CD going on this one here.
Don't worry about the CD. I have the call.
My girl is so sad. You know what VHS I would watch besides Cats would be Father of the Bride. Like something that wasn't a musical. I'd say Father of the Bride was definitely something I would play. And then if you were lucky enough to have that VCR, as soon as like a tape is done, it'll automatically rewind it. Perfect.
Yes. What took you so long?
Don't worry about it, because you're getting it from the
I had to
internet.
find the phone.
I don't remember 6 phone calls.
Well, if it's your voice, I'll
I'm
assume that
sorry.
they're the calls that you had
About
with
what?
the decoy.
That it took me so long to call.
Well,
It bothers me because I don't remember
don't be
6 phone
sorry about
calls.
that.
I remember
I knew you were going to call.
maybe 3. I don't remember 6.
I'm sure you'll remember them after you hear them.
Huh?
I
I was
don't
talking
want
to
to hear.
you.
You was talking to me? I was
Yeah.
talking to you.
Well, I can have Mary play them
Pretty
for me, or I
voice.
can listen to them.
No.
Aw, thank you.
All right,
You're
then.
welcome.
I do want you to know about
Do you
it
have a
because I want you to
portable?
know everything.
Okay, then.
Wish we would have done
Oh
it a long time.
god, yeah! Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. Acapella. I got it. For Jaka.
Yeah, Cordless.
Oh, you didn't do this a long time ago, and so now.
Well,
Donnie,
I
give
keep
it
calling
up.
it portable. It's cordless. Both. So are you looking at me right now, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
What do you think?
I'm thinking I wish I was there with you right now. If I was, you'd be naked.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Would you want to be?
I guess so.
Okay.
Squeaks, the squeaks.
Would you want me to be?
Be what?
If you wanted to.
Of course I want to. Of course I want to be naked with you. I love you. Why wouldn't I want to be naked with you?
You know what's really cool? If you were really into like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, go on YouTube. It was around the time, I mean, everyone was doing this during like the lockdown in 2020. People were doing they were like reuniting and talking about like old classic films. It's really interesting. And the first actress who played April O'Neil, she got fucked over because she cared so much about the guys who were like the stunt workers. Like apparently they like did not get treated very well. And she was like such a huge advocate for them. Like that's why she wasn't in the second one. Part of why. I don't know if it's like the main reason, but yeah, because she supported stunt actors.
Lauren.
Am I making you blush?
A little bit, yeah.
So your parents are supposed to leave on the 18th?
Lauren, do you hear
Yeah,
this?
they'll be gone for about 4 days.
Yeah, I do.
Huh?
You
They'll
do?
be gone about 4 days.
Sondheim, yeah, of course. I mean, like, who is? I'm not like a. Sondheim is like we're not worthy, we're not worthy type of person. But I saw him in real life, guys. This was like early 2000s. I was in college in New York, and a friend of mine we saw this straight play. It only had 2 actors in it. I still have the playbill, but I can't remember the name of it. And during intermission, we were looking at like 2 rows in front of us. We're like, oh my god, that's Stephen Sondheim. And like at the end of the play, we met in like the corner of my aisle, and I froze, and he was nice enough to try to be like, you know, ladies first, you know, and I just froze, and he just kept walking, and my friend and I like followed him, and this like really young guy tried to, excuse me, Mr. Sondheim, but we just gave up because he completely ignored us. So R.I.P. to the man. I did do a dedication video of Stephen Sondheim. It was in the style of Joran's DMX. Yeah, I swear. I swear that happened. It was amazing. I know. That's like, I don't get starstruck really because I grew up in LA and I grew up with like actors and all that shit. But like that, I was starstruck. Kevin Nash, that's right. I'm a Raphael girl. I love a rebel.
For about 4 days.
Yeah.
So,
I like a bad
you know what time they're going to leave
boy.
on the 18th?
No, but I'll let you know.
Well, I would hope so. She isn't going to be a lot better now that I've quit my job.
What?
That's
It isn't going to. It's going to be a lot better now that I've quit my job.
Why'd you quit?
Because the guy pissed me off. He tried to tell me what to do. He tried to tell me that I can't talk to other people that work in a...
You gotta know what a crumpet is. You wanna play cricket. I always love a rebel. Always was into the bad boys.
Well, basically, I told him fuck himself.
Right, Eel?
That's pretty stupid.
Boom, there we go.
Huh?
Huh?
I mean, what you said.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe you tried to tell me that who I could talk to and who I couldn't.
So what you gonna do?
Lauren, is this your voice?
I am on the boat of Lauren was harassing the female workers. For sure.
Huh?
What are you?
Yeah, it is.
Panties and bra.
Panties and bra.
A little bit of static, so I couldn't hear you.
Sorry. The phone's goofy.
Phone's goofy.
Yeah.
really do too. That'd be very nice.
I hope
Lauren,
so.
did you say all that? Lauren,
Huh?
did you say all this?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's listen to more with these. I hate buffering.
Cricket. Cricket. Damn.
I swear YouTube is so slow.
Yeah, this emotional roller coaster that Ramona goes through, it is it makes it so real. I love it. We know it's not. Aw, did he hang up?
That's so sweet.
Thank you. I got a big question.
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, you want to see him?
Yeah,
She won't stop playing the phone call.
I'm really stupid.
Why?
You asked me about the garage.
Yeah, you have one.
Yeah.
Jesus, so...
Well,
Blech.
Yeah.
what about Bud though?
Night, John Ryan. Sleep well. Sleep well.
Don't be sorry. I love that you called. I was praying. I looked at the caller ID. If it was anybody else, I wasn't going to answer the phone.
Oh, that's okay. I still love you.
Huh?
I said that's okay. I still love you.
Oh, good. You better.
Sure.
You cut out a little bit of static, so I couldn't hear.
I'm just wearing a pair of blue jeans and a t-shirt.
Oh, what color panties and bra?
Panties and bra. God
Why?
damn.
Why? You gonna wear white until you see me, aren't you?
Yeah, I said I would.
I love you.
I was thinking the same thing, Cheddar Bay Billy. No one is calling your ass. Not even your buggy neighbors.
You too.
Don't you wish you were here with me right now?
Yeah, I really do.
I really do too. That'd be very nice.
I hope so.
So we gotta be like
I need to not wait
really
this long
careful
to
about doing that.
carve into this shit because it keeps closing in.
Your neighbors aren't gonna be there either.
Oh, no, there's only, on the side of me, it's a really small neighborhood. It's on.
Shave your juice. Hello. I've heard so many candid fellow calls. This doesn't even sound real anymore, right? I get that.
Like 4 houses.
Really?
Yeah, and there's this wooded area behind me. It's not a lot of woods, but it's a little bit. And on the other side of me, there's this road, but I don't know where it leads. Well, they're not right across the road, but
Be smart.
I sound really stupid. Sorry.
You don't sound stupid. You sound smart. That's what you sound like. You're my girl. You must be smart. And you look very beautiful too.
Neighbors are supposed to go on a cruise.
When I come get you anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't. That'd be really nice. You be ready?
Yeah, I'll be ready.
You're probably ready to come here right now, aren't you?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it wouldn't. That'd be really nice. Oh, you want to see him again?
Yeah.
No.
See if I can get this to.
Okay.
You want me about an hour away from me?
Okay. So what time do you think maybe you'll get there?
Get there.
No, they didn't tell me yet.
I don't know why. Anytime I've heard the calls or streamed the calls, That is such... I feel like that's a dead giveaway, because she's like, what time do you think you're gonna get there? Like, wait, don't you mean, like, here? Like, your house? Ooh, but of course, you know, Lauren is fucking stupid.
They just...
It'll be all right, because then you just leave me a message, and so that I'll know, so that I'll get the message, and then...
I'm gonna see you too.
Well, see, I'll be staying. I'll stick right around the house just about anyway, or before I can leave here. But, huh?
Where are we going again?
Yeah, he's just sitting on the phone, just taking it. He's just taking it.
Down here to my house.
Hang on a second. Oh.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I wish I was there with you right now.
Gross.
If I was, you'd be naked.
Really?
Yeah. Would you want to be?
I guess so.
Okay. Would you want me to be?
If you wanted to.
Of course I want to. Of course I want to be naked with you. I love you. Why wouldn't I want to be naked with you?
I love you too.
Am I making you blush?
A little bit, yeah.
So your parents are supposed to leave on the 18th?
Yeah, they'll be gone for about 4 days.
Huh?
They'll be gone about 4 days.
For about 4 days?
Yeah.
So, do you know what time they're going to leave on the 18th? Now that I've quit my job?
What?
I said, it's going to be a lot better now that I've quit my job.
You know what's weird? So, when I stream, I put something on for the dogs to listen to in the living room if they don't want to hang out back here with me. And I don't remember what streaming service I'm using, but like it'll play the next thing, and right now it's it's fucking playing Not Another Teen Movie, and it's at the part where they're singing that song, and the first thing I heard was, tonight I'm gonna fuck my brother. So gross.
Why'd you quit?
Because the guy pissed me off.
Classic.
Like doing construction work. Like carpentry and stuff like that.
Not Another Teen Movie.
What am I wearing?
Yeah, what are you wearing?
At the prom.
Horrible. When I had my own business.
Yeah, I said I would.
Bruh.
Yes, Clay. I just jerked off on your French toast. There's some, I mean, obviously it's like very like dated at this point, but still, there's just still so many great things about that movie. Right? Like, why didn't that Chris Evans come about in Wolverine and Deadpool? I guess, you know, I get it because it's not in that universe, but still.
I'm really careful about doing this.
Why do they keep repeating over and over?
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of...
Your dogs love Alex Jones? That's amazing. When Opie was just a pup and we created him, he loved listening to either Rango or Lord of the Rings.
Then we'll go on.
I don't remember that.
Hold on a second. Say again?
I don't remember that phone call.
So you're saying that one didn't happen?
I don't believe it did. That's what seems
Yeah,
a
don't
little
tell
too
Lauren.
weird.
What do you mean?
Even though, like, none of those actors were We're real teenagers. Because, like, that's what they did in, like, they still do that. Can you sing us a song? Please don't ask me to sing a song right now. What song do you want? Viral Effects, hello. Damn, Kelly, you're putting in overtime. I know. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've just been having the time lately, and I know that the time is gonna run out fairly soon, and I won't be able to stream, so I'm kind of just like taking advantage of it now until, you know, that time runs out. Ew, happy birthday. That's like the worst song to ask anyone to sing unless it's a group of musical theater people. Like, I need a group.
You're saying that this isn't your voice?
I'm saying it's my voice, but it's manufactured. I didn't make
In what way?
In every way, because I didn't make that phone call. I'm quite positive I talked to her 2 or 3 times.
I was skipping around because there's more footage. I was skipping around.
Oh, no. You don't want me to do that. I refuse. I'd rather do it R&B style than Marilyn Monroe. Only because my Marilyn Monroe is actually pretty good, and I don't want to do that because that's fucking weird.
Are you really denying the call?
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Your parents be home.
Can we?
Hey, while the sun
I'm
shines.
going to work on that. Getting the CD player working because I get all the calls.
So,
Oh, the MST 4K song. Yeah, that was so much fucking fun. Like Wes knows this, and like some do who are like close to me, but I am like the ultimate #1 MST3K fan. Like, this is like probably one of like my longest relationships ever, besides using Carmex as a chapstick. So when he asked me that, I was just like, oh. And I was like full in, didn't want I just couldn't stop.
I've got all the DVDs.
so
Coyote Lady didn't like it very much. I thought we were part of the same family, Coyote Lady. What's up? Of course, I remember like the one bad chat comment.
can
Yeah.
so here's my thing though,
Okay.
because you told me that you never wanted to go,
Stay alone since they're
and I
watching TV.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't want to go.
but you
Are you
just
anxious?
were talking about how excited you were to go.
I know. I don't understand. Explain.
But Lauren, I
I
mean,
got way out of hand. What can I say, Ramona? I went to the house. I'm reliving something constantly from 10 years ago. I'm not going to keep reliving it.
okay, Lauren, I have to figure out a way to defend this. And you're making it difficult for me because you're not telling me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
You can't
For a long
handle the
time, I was just
truth.
playing, and I wasn't going to go. Even right up to that night, I was not going to go. I was supposed to go out with a friend for my birthday down to the karaoke.
Okay, but
I did not
Lauren.
plan on going there. In the last minute, I decided to go.
Okay, but Lauren, you said you were going to play the calls, and now, you know, and so you went to play the calls, and somehow.
Anyone else grow up watching In Living Color? My God. I was watching this, like, I probably mentioned it on other streams recently, but I was watching the Vice channel. It's on Hulu. Oh my God, Outdoor Loser, you are missing out. It's hilarious. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it won't be hilarious to like now, but I don't know. It was so huge at the time. like 10 seasons, guys. 10 seasons. Plus, they went off and did like their own shit, and then are still. You got Cinematic Titanic and riff tracks. Like, they're still doing this shit, and it's great. But I was watching Dark Side of the 90s. I get. I mean, it was sketch comedy, but it just like, my God, the characters. I always liked it more than Saturday Night Live personally.
Oh, you forgot to use how to use a CD player. Then
No, I didn't forget that. No, listen to me. I didn't forget how to use CD player.
Drive, no.
CD player. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've never played a CD in it before. His cassette player doesn't work. On the radio works.
What?
I mean, oddly enough, all CD players usually work the same.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought too. But I can't get that thing to work, and I don't know what.
He was in living color, yes.
Hold on a second.
But it's going right to the thing, but it's not. The volume's not coming out of it.
Hold on a
Fire
second.
Marshal Bill?
It's buffered a little bit more.
Jim
glad you're coming.
Roush.
Are you anxious to touch my penis?
No!
Oh, good fucking
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't stay alone since they're in the living room watching TV.
Yeah, I know. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Are you anxious?
Yes.
I can't believe it's fucking cold.
I'm glad you're coming.
Are you...
Yeah, like SNL, like it had its moments. It had its moments for me, but yeah, like I would rather watch like reruns of In Living Color than SNL. I mean, they did have some like great characters, and they made some like funny like videos at the time in the 90s, but yeah, I'm just, you know, it just happens. You like either like grow out of something or you just move on with your life.
Are you anxious to touch my penis?
No, we're not.
Oh, God.
Didn't expect me to ask you that over the phone, did you?
I didn't think I heard that.
I don't want to listen to any more of them.
Okay, now you don't want to listen to him. Would you rather me listen to him with you or with Barry? Because I don't want him to come.
I would rather you listen to him with me in person.
While you are here.
I don't want to
Chalk
listen
your ass
to
up
these in
here.
person because I don't want to associate your face with these calls. It's better for me if I listen to him over the phone with you.
Metacracker Lonography, like we're like the same age, so of course, yeah, he would know more cowbell.
Not in person, and I don't have to see your face and hear you talk like this.
Ten years ago is not me today.
Lauren, but the thing is that this is something, Lauren, this is...
It's something I did 10 years ago.
Okay, but Lauren, I get that it was... I get that this was 10 years ago, but it's kind of hard for me. Okay, Lauren, you have to understand something. You have always told me that you didn't want to go to that house. You have always...
And I still stand by that because I did not want to go there.
Okay, you've always told me that you didn't want to go. You have always told me that you were not going to have sex with her. You even told me one time, a long time ago, that you went...
Oh, MC, are you talking about the lovers? Like, yes, lover. Will you have a lamb shake with me or some shit like that?
Because she was home by herself, and you were worried about her, and you wanted to make sure she was safe.
That was the reasons that I went, too.
You went to make sure she was safe, but before you went...
Then I was all freaked out. I know what I did. I don't need to keep reliving it.
Okay, but Lauren, you might not want to relive it, but I've brought you into my world, and now I'm living it.
Exactly. And that's the thing that Lauren will never understand. Like, yes, it was in his past, but it's a part of his life that if someone who is going to potentially be a part of your life has to like process and try to understand if I really don't see anyone like really ever actually like dating him. I know Shins, Tiffany, and Andrew were having a bit of a debate about that in their last stream, but like I just feel like if that's a part of your past, I'm sorry, I don't want to be a part of your present and future. Like, I don't. Nope. Oh my god, the hot tub lifeguard. Yes! God, I remember back in the day, Homie the Clown, everyone quoted him.
What?
Very into your world too. He can't shut up. He's constantly doing everything to put me down.
I know, it was making me sad.
You and I agreed a long time ago that we would listen to these things in person when you were here.
Lauren, I did not know that they existed. I did not know that you had phone conversations with her.
A long time ago, I told you I had CD, DVD.
You said you had, you know what? You said you had CDs. You said you had CDs. I thought that you had CDs of your interrogation. I had no clue. I could not have fathomed in a million years that there were phone conversations between you and her.
That's right.
I probably intentionally blocked the phone conversation.
Hey, I gotta go.
Thought all about them.
I'll take and start going up to get you.
Probably intentionally did that.
Okay, so you intentionally did that.
We'll see. I'll stick right around.
Now it's brought back up into your memory, and you don't think I have a right to hear them?
Because
I think you have a right to hear them. But
oh, really?
Whether we would have been in person.
It'll take me about an hour
the Wade's
before I
brother.
can leave here.
Yes.
About an hour after you call me, I'll take and start going up to get you.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we going again?
Huh?
Where are we going again?
Down here to my house. To Nashville.
Sorry. I'm just so excited to get busy.
Like, I don't want to get like preachy or anything, but like some really great shows like came about in the 90s, but when it came to certain shows, it was like, oh, this is the fad at the time, so we're gonna do it, and not. Yeah, it was harsh what television did to certain shows. Just used them, and I'm glad that they were like a part of my life, but.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you.
And I did what I did, and I can't take it back. Much as I wish I could, I can't take it back. Did what I did. I paid my price for it. And I continuously paying my price for it with this church talk bullshit.
Yeah, and you deserve it.
I will not go back on YouTube again.
Well, the problem is, it doesn't have anything
Jennifer Lopez was a fly girl. Yep.
to do with YouTube. The problem is that
I wanted to be a fly girl so bad.
I'm now paying for these things that you did because I can't. I can't convince. Because Lauren, you never once told me that there were phone calls. You never told me that there were phone calls.
I told you, I probably intentionally blocked them out. I didn't want to remember them. I didn't want to remember anything about it. I wish I could block the whole fucking thing out.
The fact that you're asking that drive is really bothersome to me because that really ages you, and that just makes me angry. Yeah, oh man. My younger brother was so into the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. His dad, who was like my stepdad at the time, he was like the top dog trainer in Los Angeles. And I remember I got to go to the set of the Power Rangers. They were at in like a, you were born in 1992. Well, that's not your fault. It's not your fault. But yeah, I did get to watch a taping of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It was, my God, it was like the best day of my life. Mostly my younger brother, because he was like really, really into it.
Obviously, I can't do that.
But Lauren, so you wish you could block it out, et cetera, et cetera. But here's the thing.
But also, you're like a year younger than my youngest brother, so I mean, you're not like you're really not that young. Yeah, I've had some like really interesting experiences growing up in LA, and I don't know, it's what just okay, yeah. Anyway, enough about me. This is a Lorne stream.
You tell me all these things about how you're innocent because you didn't want to go. You're innocent because you didn't plan on having sex. You're innocent because you didn't mean to do anything. But then I hear phone calls completely contradicting that. And I mean, yeah, you can say that you blocked them out. And honestly, if I was talking to Barry and you said that, I would say, well, Lauren blocked it out. Mm-hmm. But I'm not talking to Barry. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you were kind of like the right age demographic of the Power Rangers then.
What?
What?
I mean, I don't buy that for $5. I mean, you didn't forget.
You're welcome. You there?
Wait. Are you lying, MCL? Is it your birthday? Like now? And you're like just turning 39? You lied to me. But that's awesome. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. But if not, then fuck off, because I said happy birthday to you when it's not your birthday.
Deep inside, I didn't forget.
Huh?
What?
I said, deep inside, I probably didn't forget. I was, evidently, I was really trying to.
But so it's another lie.
You know, an outdoor loser, whatever you want to be is up to you. If you want to, I'm in the same boat. Like, do I want to go into my 40s gracefully, or do I want to deny do I want to be in denial? It's totally up to the person. I would never judge anyone for wanting to stick with an age. January 15th? All right, well, happy fucking birthday, dude. Sailor Moon, yeah. I'm pretty positive I'm not gonna like it either, but we'll see.
And
it's not a lie. I didn't tell you because I intentionally probably was trying to not remember.
how do you expect me to handle this? I don't even know what to say.
But R. Kelly said that, so... Ugh.
Simona, I don't know what to tell you. I am trying to be completely honest with you about everything. There were phone calls. I probably intentionally blocked them out. I probably didn't tell you because I was probably trying to block them out myself. I didn't want to remember them.
Right on, Lamp. Right on.
I haven't even listened to the CD. And I know what the CDs are because it's named right on. Right on what they were.
I don't care. Give me one anyway.
The DVDs I did watch.
I don't give good focus.
Please just go
were edited.
Kinda.
I know it was really because I know what's missing from it.
Lauren. I mean,
Okay.
I don't
help me out.
I finished my cigarette in my cup.
There is nothing to help out. I can't defend what I did wrong.
No, I don't think Lauren ever, like, he received them, but yeah, I would have to say I do believe him that he did not listen. Like, because he, I don't know, I can see it from both sides. This is why I'm a Gemini. Like, he is in such denial that shit happened. Sorry, Opie, that was my sandal. Or he's just that fucked up that he would listen to it. So I can kind of see both sides. He wanted to see what he looked like on TV or some shit.
Oh. Lauren,
no.
I'm trying to make something of this. Okay.
I don't want you to lie for me. What I did was wrong. I did that stuff. It was 10 years ago. It was a completely different person. A very messed up person.
Lauren, how did I meet you?
You texted me.
How did I?
And we are still looking for that moment to this day, Outdoor Loser, trying to, and that's why I feel like we always do Lornmas every year, because we are still trying. Like, he's still adamant that he said no, and you know what? We hate him, but we'll still go through the chat log, read it, dissect it, and try to find out. When did he say no? At what point did he say no?
I know that you existed.
Either Patrick card or from the registered sex offender list.
Okay, so I met you from the registered sex offender profile, and I messaged you. Okay? That alone should have told you that I knew that something had happened that was of a sexual nature and that was illegal. So now the fact that you decided that you were going to lie to me and make me look like an idiot. I look like a complete idiot tonight on the phone with my therapist and with my brother. I looked like a complete idiot. Because
he mentioned the phone calls to you before.
He mentioned it before, and I thought it was just one phone call. And then I didn't know.
Because I had already told you there was only 2 or 3. I knew there wasn't 6. I know damn well that.
I paused the wrong thing. But if you guys are like ever interested, I did a stream a really long time ago about the time that I was on a Dr. Phil episode. Let me see. I will put a link to it. I want to paste. There you go. If you guys ever want to check it out, it's really surreal, and it was about the dark side of cheerleading. Ooh.
There wasn't 6.
And okay, it doesn't matter if there was only one, but the fact of the matter is that I hear you talking about your penis with what sounds like a really young child.
10 years ago. I did that 10 years ago.
But I'm trying to make...
I'm not hiding anything from you. I didn't lie to you because I intentionally blocked it out myself. I didn't lie to you about it. I didn't want to remember shit. And I can't help but remember shit when people bring it up.
Lauren, but the problem is, and
I was like the Dr. Phil. Yeah, watch it. It's really weird.
I told you this before.
I was a cheerleader, yes. I was like a hardcore competitive cheerleader. Like, fuck the games. I was all about that hardcore, like, bring it on shit.
And, you know, again, if Barry was on, I would never say this to you. I would never let him hear me say anything like this to you. But it's just you and me, and I want to say this to you.
Like, I actually share the video of the show, and I talk about, like, all of what happened, like, backstage and all that shit. It's really fucking crazy because, I mean, we know now at this point how produced reality television is, but back then we didn't know, and we were idiots because they said to us, hey, so we... Dr. Phil wants to really, like, do an episode of, like, what it's like to be, like, a competitive cheerleader and, you know, show that it's not just, you know, cheering for the games and being, like, all that shit, because we were, like, and it was my senior year, too, and we were doing really fucking well competitively, and they totally exploited us. But there was a moment in time when I kind of figured what was going on, and I was like, okay, so you guys want drama, I want more camera time, I'm gonna give you drama.
There are certain things that I've told you, there are certain things that you can do and certain types of crimes that you can commit that are kind of irredeemable. And crimes against children and sex crimes are two of the main ones. And so
you got served.
You're saying that it's 10 years ago. But it's the kind of thing, I mean, if you robbed a bank 10 years ago, right? If you robbed a bank, no one would care. Because, I mean, what'd you do? You committed you served, let's say, 5 years. You committed a federal type crime. I mean, you know, assuming it wasn't like armed robbery or anything. Or, you know, I mean, if you stole a pair of shorts from Walmart or something, again, no one would care 10 years later.
Oh.
Even if you stole a car. Even if you dealt drugs. Even
it's
if
not
you,
super
I mean,
crazy
there's
long.
all sorts of things that you can do committing crimes. There's all sorts of felonies that you can commit in, let's say, 2017, and then in 2027, no one's going to give a shit. They're just not. But a crime against a child is not one of those things.
He did cross state lines, and that's what made his situation, like, worse, thankfully. Oh, Dr. Phil, he's a piece of shit. And so were the producers. They were just all awful. It was an awful experience, and they, at the time, we were like, they really embarrassed us. But now, I'm thinking about it, and, like, you know, my best year, my senior year. You know what? Hey, it's documented. We fucked some shit up. We got 7th place in nationals, which is really fucking good. So.
And you're giving me something really hard to grapple with.
He was totally gonna kidnap her.
What do you want me to say?
And that's the thing I'll always, like, wonder about with Lorne. Like, he was so adamant to the online decoy, like, okay, so I'm gonna get to your house, like, already have your bag packed, wear your skirt with no panties and bra, and we're gonna go straight back to his place. But he had that FOMO dick. Yes, USA Nationals. But he's just like, he saw Casey, and he saw that there was, like, a real person that he just, it was almost like he was, like, in a trance, and he did absolutely everything that Casey told him to do. She was like, Caesar Milan, like, she was the pedo whisperer. She was the fucking pedo whisperer. Oh my god, and that last, make sure to pet. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can only play with Bud and pet him for 5 minutes, and then, you know, shit's gonna get really damn sexual. But with all that being said, I loved that the voice decoy was like, hey, make sure you pet Bud for me before you leave, because everyone knows that he's about to be fucked, and Bud's gonna finally have a good life. Hopefully he did. From what we know, he did get rehomed. Yep, pet your dog, because you're not gonna see him anymore. Where you fucking mistreated him.
What's wrong with what I did? I can't. There's nothing that I can say more about it.
Well, I mean, the first thing you can do is stop trying to say that the calls were manufactured. That's probably the first thing.
I know there weren't 6 of them.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but you heard what? It doesn't matter if it was 6. I mean, it says 1 through 6. It doesn't matter if it was 6 or if that was just one long phone call that I just played. The fact of the matter is that it's not manufactured. Those are things you said. And
all the things you said.
I don't know how to.
Crap. It's dying on me. Okay.
I'm really upset, Lauren.
I can make this work. I can make it work.
You think I'm not?
Yes, I met you.
I love this needle point, but sometimes it can just get really, it can get backed up. Where's my needle? Okay.
After seeing your registered sex offender profile.
Happy
but
accidents,
I didn't think that there were these things in your past.
Those things are all from that sting. That thing that I constantly try to forget, that I cannot forget. People from the internet don't let me.
Lauren, you're not.
I am on probation because I go to see a therapist. Because I have this class that I go to. I cannot
Let's
forget.
hope drive.
There
Or
are things that I
MCL.
try to block out, but I don't have to relive everything.
Lauren, you're not even
Or both of you both kind of said relatively the same thing, so yeah, I hope so.
on the internet
Honestly,
anymore.
like I would never, I don't know, I would never wish that on anybody, but
Like hell. I'm all over the internet.
I'm sure there's still videos and stuff like that from like parodies that people had made, but you
I know.
are not on the internet. So whatever they're doing is not affecting you. You're not on the internet.
That's why I won't go on YouTube again. I will not do videos again.
he needs to come back to
They wanna hear
YouTube.
from
What do
me?
you guys think?
Oh well, I don't care. They're not gonna hear from me.
Okay, but what is that? That has nothing to do with this.
It is all based around that. People are obsessed with me because of that stupid
Okay, good.
show.
I didn't lose it.
Because I got caught up in that stupid mess. My head was fucked up. And I did a fucked up thing. I don't care to go on YouTube again to relive.
Yeah, we've talked about that. That's crazy. Xavier is like finally coming out with a channel. I know he's worked with Morticia. Her stuff is very, very interesting, and she's getting a lot of like exclusive shit. Which I mean, like, fucking finally. But let's see where this goes with Xavier. Let's hope it's like legit and not something like, I don't know, because we don't know the guy, so I don't want to pass any judgment.
Any of it. care how obsessed people are with me.
I want to play some more of the
Oh,
call.
really? Really, Lamp? Man, yeah, he needs to bring back his workout videos, I mean, especially after rewatching them on Piss Hansen's stream with the Wee Boys. Man, he needs to bring that back because, like, I would still like to lose a little more. You know, who doesn't? And the way he uses it, and the thing is, like, the thing that he used, it's not even like a legit shake weight. It's like a dollar store. It was a dollar store version of a fucking shake weight. Oh, I need to take a breath. Why are they silent? I hit play. There we go.
I think it was like 9:30. I looked at my clock and I up.
And of course, it's going to take forever to buffer.
Just about everything.
I said, "Gee, don't."
He's not Outdoor Loser. He is not a real doctor. He is just a TV personality, and it's like people would like shit all over like Jerry Springer for actually like speaking like the truth about like daytime shows. Like, yeah, we know this is what people are tuning in for, but there were so many like all the shows were just like, no, we're really trying to help people. Like, no, you want fucking ratings. You want like Dr. Phil is a horrible fucking person. I need a Lorne reality show to come back to. I don't need to lose any weight, but I do need to learn how to jerk another person off. You know what, Eel? I think you're better off because Lorne isn't even good at that. I mean, we saw him. We all saw it. I wouldn't want him to jerk anything. Because it would just be sad. Like a sad hand job. Like, could you imagine? Like a sad hand job.
Lose me here. I don't want shower.
Yes.
You want to see me doing?
Oh, an old-fashioned
You'll be up
Sharon.
tonight too. I'm quite sure I will. Huh?
What are you going to be picking me up in again?
I think the thing that disturbs me the most
Huh?
What are you
is
supposed to bring in the
the
bag?
lies that I have
Your
uncovered
extra pair of
tonight
panties.
have been
Change my
truthful.
mind.
Lauren,
One lies.
You know what?
Lauren,
One in the lies.
Where's mine?
One in the lies.
Yeah, that is bad form. That's why he can only do, like, he didn't even do, a lot of the times, like, I mean, I don't want to hate on anybody and their, like, fitness journey. You know, when I do, like, workouts, like, I have days where I do, like, 10, but I, like, lift a little heavier, and then I'll have days where I'll do, like, 15, 15 reps, and it'll be a little, like, you know, it's just to keep things, you know, from being, like, too stagnant. So, like, but the fact that he was trying to tell us what to do when it comes to working out, and he was dying. We all heard that fucking smoker fucking breath that he has. Like, I'm sorry. And it's crazy because he was pretty, like, toned at the time, so whatever he was doing, I guess it worked. Whatever. But, like, he clearly only did things to make himself look bigger. Like, I don't think the treadmill, I bet he never stepped a fucking toe. Ew, his gross toe on that treadmill. It was only for his dogs. Like, he has no stamina. He has no like, his cardio, his like heart is just so like, it's fucked up. And I forgot about that too. I forgot how he's like, okay, and he's trying to teach us like form and shit. Like, okay, so anytime I've done like bicep curls, I've always been told, no matter where your forearms and wrists are facing, your elbows are supposed to be close to your body. Like, what was up with that? That could be me. I'll give maybe the benefit of the doubt of, but that's just not something I have ever been taught. Is if you want to do bicep curls, your elbows need to be out like that. That just sounds painful and something that's very dangerous to your fucking elbow. Am I wrong? I don't know. But it is weird to see him actually muscular. Yeah, in those videos compared to how we know. Oh my God, yeah. Pregnant with twins. I mean, come on. He's probably been pregnant longer than Kennedy.
I know I had told you about the whole phone calls before. I told you that we would listen to them together.
Okay.
When you come up, meet me. And I would bring the CDs and the DVDs so you could listen to the CDs and you could see the DVD. You could see everything that I had. There were no lies.
I gotta take
I was
one
completely gobsmacked the other day.
Gobsmacked.
He said something about calls. And when he said that there were calls, I didn't know what I expected to hear. I didn't have anything in.
Okay, just so
I didn't have anything in mind.
What time do you think you're gonna get here?
What I heard tonight.
I'm gonna take a shower, and
I mean, Lauren,
then I'm gonna.
Are you still gonna try to tell me that you didn't want to go to the house after those calls?
He tried to turn around and he couldn't. So it's not his fault.
I know I did not want to go to the house.
Are you still going to try and tell me that you didn't want to have sex?
I still try to understand why I even went.
Are you still going to try and tell me that you didn't want to have sex? Let me play some more. Hang on.
Why to hound me more with those? I'm not going to keep reliving this shit.
You gonna one yet?
No, not yet. I wanted to find out what time you were gonna be here.
And then I have to go to Walmart really quick to get them things so I don't get you pregnant.
Gross. You know, I'm kind of thinking that as much as I would love Lauren to have this, what is it, like jaundice of the eyes, I think doing something light like a canary yellow might pop a little better. And what Nuggets said, maybe like a darker blue. But I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna sit on it for a minute and not just gonna let it sit for a little bit. I might finish putting in the ears and all that shit, but
the ones that you're not.
so I definitely want to finish this call. I don't think I'll do anything after this because we still have about like 40 minutes left.
I'm gonna be wearing. And what are you supposed to bring in the bag?
What do you mean?
What are you supposed to bring in your bag?
Overnight clothes?
Okay, now I'm pausing a lot, but I think it was such a good play to make Kayla so stupid, because they did get so many things like wrong and there was like a disconnect, but like the way he's talking to her is like he is talking to a child, because to him she is a child. But if a mistake is made, he'd be like, oh, you're just my dumb little 13-year-old, my precious little princess.
Yeah. And?
And... Tell me.
The
Remind me.
Bucktooth
Your extra pair of
bonanza.
panties.
My white panties, right?
Yeah, the ones that you're not going to be wearing.
I thought you wanted me to wear those.
I did, but then I changed my mind. I was like,
Okay.
Hi, Fantastic Planet.
Oh my God.
A zip. That's hilarious, but like that sounds like something like D-Mac would want because he wanted like her to like wear her panties for like a couple days and then give it to him.
I don't want to hear any more of them.
So, you weren't going to have sex,
that's
Lauren?
right. Blech. Gross.
You keep hounding me about it.
Lauren, just admit it to me, and I'll consider breaking off the break.
Admit what to you? That I was fucked up? I've already admitted to you that.
I'm gonna take a little minute. I'm gonna refill my water. Water in, water out. But I'm gonna keep playing this call.
Lauren, just admit that you were going to have sex. It bothers me that I hear stuff like that, and you say that you weren't going to.
It bothers me that I know I didn't want to go there.
Okay, but why were you going to get
I
condoms
still went
if you
there.
have sex?
And I'm
Why,
going to keep dealing with this crap.
Lauren, you are not going to keep dealing with this crap? What am I supposed to say to my mother? Oh, God.
But I was wrong. There's nothing different that I can tell you. I did what I did. I said what I said. There's no way for me to defend any of that.
Yeah, but you keep saying what you're not...
NBC had me right by the balls.
Okay, but so it's NBC's fault?
It's my fault that I started talking to her. Not realizing how screwed up I was.
Okay, so...
What are you trying to get me to say, Ramona?
I don't know, Lauren, because I didn't...
I'm not going to tell you anything different than what I've already told you. I know I did not want to go there.
And you had no...
I don't understand to this day why I did.
And you have no intention of having sex.
Why do you keep trying to get me to say shit?
No, I'm just saying what you've said to me so many times. You have said to me many times that you had no intention of having
sex. And
I
still say I had no intention. I had no intention of going there. What I was doing was all talk. I had no intention of going there.
But
that's why I don't understand why at the last minute I went.
But buying condoms is not talk.
I know that. But I did not intend on going there until the last minute I wound up going. To this day, I don't understand why I did. That's what bothers me.
Maybe
I can't defend something that I did wrong. Well, not maybe I really wanted to.
No, I was saying...
I don't understand it.
Lauren, we both know the truth. You were going to have sex. You wanted to have sex with her.
Hello, Johnny Utah. Am I team virgin? You know, again, I hate to be that girl, but me being a Gemini, I have struggled with it. But like, we have so much evidence of him and just the way he describes sex. I mean, we freaking got like drawings of him and what he's gonna do, and it is so outrageous unless he meant to do that, which it's really hard to think like someone who is like almost like 60 years old is still a virgin is like crazy. But there's that part of me. There's that part of me that is like, I can't make up my mind. I can't. Like, I hope he is. I hope he's a virgin. He's a virgin. Because he deserves that. And that needs to be his life. Donald Morrison. Oh god, I don't want to go there with it. Oh god. I hate to not like give you an answer, but I can't be 100% on one side. But still, like, there's so many things that, like with Lorne that are so unbelievable that you wouldn't think are freaking possible. So like that's why I want to say that I am like team virgin, because A, I hope so. Mainly I fucking hope so. But like he knows nothing. And here's the thing, like I can say that, you know, there are people out there who can have experiences but still not learn anything. Trust me, I've dated them. So honestly, like, it doesn't even matter if he is a virgin or not. Like, what's the real, like, the real thing here is he is at that age where he should know how to please his partner at this state in his age. And he doesn't even know what a woman's I'm gonna say it, garden looks like. So I've always kind of been more on the side of team virgin. But it's like, still, I can't, that, I just, how? But I don't know, since, you know, like, joining this community and seeing, like, other lol cows, like, there's that of, like, yeah, I can believe that someone can, and unless they want to be, you know, asexuality is a thing, and I don't want to, like, discard it as something that doesn't exist. It does. And that's totally fine. But it's Lorne. Hi, Hamcube. Ogre John just, I know, and I don't like the color. VerJJ. Hey, Mom, I got my stuff, but I put it in my VerJJ.
I mean, that's not true.
Let me see what a brighter yellow
I'm
would
going to say
look
that's the
like.
truth, because I don't know if that's what would have happened or not. I'm glad it did not happen.
Like,
I'm so fucking happy that NBC was there. After 9 months that I've been talking to you, you drilled it in my head that it's a good thing that NBC was there. I'm not going to say it's a good thing that NBC was there, but it's a good thing that
he does. I don't think he's ever told the same sex story twice. Yeah, there's always something that's like different or askew. Like, there's always something. And even the shit that he says just sounds so, like, ugh, I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it because I'm talking about Lorne. It's so fucking trashy. Like, literally trashy. Like, it's so unbelievable. It's so unbelievable. He heard the word pootie and said, "Oh, so it tastes like." Do you think he ever watched that movie, Pootie Tang?
Authorities were there.
Well, maybe NBC being there made it so that another child didn't get raped because they didn't want anything to happen like that to them.
That is probably a good thing. Bad thing is, I never intended on talking to a 13-year-old. Why in an adult chat room?
And also, like, he was in the military, so I am certain that he has heard stories through his fellow platoon or what I'm sorry, I'm very ignorant when it comes to the military, but I feel like he probably like used their stories and was like, oh, I'm gonna use them for me so I can sound like a male slut.
That's what the bad thing is.
But I know that you listen to me. I know that you look. Think about all the things that I know about you. Let me just reason with you, okay? It's 9 months, as you've said, right? Lauren?
Yeah.
It's been 9 months. And in that 9 months, look at everything I have learned about you. And I'm still here. But look at everything I've learned about you. I've learned that there was some kind of theft from some old people. I've learned that you get drunk. And
yeah, even with this yellow, I don't hate the blue right now. I think it was the mixture of the yellow and brown that I used for the eyes.
And are abusive. I mean, I've learned that you. Well, in the call, I learned that you cursed out a boss. I mean, look at all of the bad stuff that I have learned about you, and I'm still here. And I want you, I really do, Mom. I really do. I just want you to be honest with me. Because here's the thing. You
are the first person that I have ever been completely honest with.
Lauren, calm down. Listen.
You've never been honest with anybody,
Lauren.
Ever.
I have never told anybody everything that was in my head.
Lauren.
I am not lying to you about what I am telling you.
Lauren, I do think that somewhere in your mind that you... I want to say that in your mind, I think that you were so devastated.
I think for now, I might cover the whole eye and might reshape it.
By how your siblings had treated you. And you were so upset. And you were looking for love, and a part of love is sex. And I do think that you had found it. I mean, it was, sadly, it was fake, but I do think that you found it. And, I mean, I'm not mad. Lauren, I will not leave you for telling me that you wanted to have sex with her. I believe that that's what happened, that you wanted that. I will not leave you for that.
Jesus.
I just want you to be honest with me, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Lauren, please stop.
I feel like that's like the part of like the main goal of, obviously, to troll Lorne and Catfish is for him to admit, because he from what I can recall, still to this day, he's in so much denial.
See, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you something I've never told anybody that I wonder in my head. It makes me wonder.
What makes you wonder?
If I thought that having sex with somebody to keep somebody around so that I didn't lose love.
Oh,
wait, Lauren, wait, are you crying?
Yes, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't hear any of what you just said.
I'm just going to cover that for now.
I wonder if what I did.
Good thing about acrylics. 1, it's cheap. 2, it's very easy to paint over mistakes. And easy to clean.
All the sexual stuff that I said was a way for me to make sure I didn't lose somebody that I wanted to love me. That was showing me that they cared about me. Because of everything that I had been through and felt like nobody cared. That's something that I've never told anyone.
But here's the thing, Lorne. Correct me if this is something like a stupid thing to say, but he, from what I can remember from the chat, he never talked about him being like lonely or anything like love deprived, and like he like boasted that he had friends who wanted to take him out and pay for his drinks, or his his neighbors like always wanted him to take advantage of him. Like, where's this sad, lonely person? Where was this during the chat? The entire chat was about Mr. Penis. Exactly. God damn, and it was a fucking month? Yeah, like fucking facts. He just boasted like, oh, my friends wanted me to do this. Oh my god, people loved me in karaoke so much they wanted to take pictures of me. I don't think for the reason I don't think it was the reason he thought. Like, who is this oaf? Like, I get it. If you've like gone to like, karaoke, which, I have a bunch of times. I mean, I'm a musical theater person, duh. But like, it's fun. I feel like it's the most fun when people who are not musically if like their tune is not what you are like, if it isn't like huge, like, and I'm not saying that mine is, like, I have never been and never said that I am a singer who has perfect pitch. I do not. And I don't hide that in my shit because I don't know how to auto-tune or any of that shit for any of my songs. But it is fun to see, people like throw their inhibitions and sing a song, and it's not, that's the whole point of like karaoke, is to just let loose and sing something. Like, it's hi, online lobster. I would never ever boil you, even though like I love seafood. I won't. Not you specifically. But like, I don't know, that's like the fun part of karaoke. No!
It's what passes around in my mind.
And you know that, like, by having... Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
And think of my best friend's wedding.
The reason why I get...
Have you guys ever seen, like, my best friend's wedding? Like, there's that karaoke scene. That was terrible, but it was so fun because she like let loose.
Confused about things.
Lauren, I mean, could it be? And and I agree with what you just said. And I mean, don't feel like I'm like gonna be mad because you liked other girls before you met me, because that's like not at all me. And you know me, I'm not a jealous person.
Yeah, I think once this call is over, I'm gonna call it, because we still have like 40 minutes.
Or anything like that. And and I had guys that I liked and whatever. But could it be that at that time in your life you did find what you wanted? You found the love that you wanted. You found the person that you wanted. It's just unfortunate that she happened to be, underage.
No, I didn't.
Excuse me.
No, 'cause I didn't find what I wanted. All I found was somebody that was paying attention to me and listening to me, showing me that they cared about me.
And so you knew.
That's what I found.
She didn't care about you, Lauren. She was this naive little thing that you manipulated into caring about you.
And I got lost in it.
And so, like, no, I understand. And so, like, you knew that.
Like, perverted justice, they were very. Yeah, what about Molly? Exactly. But for the most part, I feel like perverted justice was really careful to not be aggressive. I mean, we have a few here and there, but yeah, I guess it happens when you really want shit. But not to say that anyone that was caught is innocent. Hell no. I would never say that. But like, they mostly played like the innocents, which made it very fucking real. She doesn't have female powers. This was all you and all in your perverted mind.
Basically, like, having sex with her.
I lost all thought of it being underage. I knew it. I lost all thought of it, and I still knew it. That's why I'm get confused about what happened. Because I knew she was underage. I still got completely lost.
But like, you knew that, like, if you had sex with her, that she would never leave you, and so, like, it was.
That's part of the stuff that was going on through my mind at the time. And at the same time, I still knew I didn't want to have sex with her, and I didn't, and I knew I didn't want to go there, and I never was supposed to go there until the very last minute when I went there. And
you know what? You guys already know what I'm about to say, so I'm not even gonna. After that statement,
I talked to her right before I went there, and told me to give her that big hug and kiss.
Have a kiss yet?
Oh God!
Fuck off.
The reason, and don't be mad at me, okay? The reason why. Are you crying?
Yes.
Oh, what's going on?
That was the last time I saw it, but.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Here we go again, 'cause you won't stop your stupid bullshit, Lord.
Well, I was just going to say, like, that the reason why I think that... Are you okay?
Yes. This is it.
Yes, ultra loser. Not taking responsibility in the face of overwhelming evidence is Lorne's only superpower. Even if it means he'll be in class forever, he Yes. Who was surprised that he never finished his sex offender school? No one. No one. My God.
For 9 years.
Ooh, getting sleepy.
Well, no, I was just going to say that. Oh, go ahead.
Nothing. I'm just, blood.
Okay, so now I gotta start thinking about the pop art. And the thing with the pop art is you have to place the dots strategically that makes it look like it. So I'm gonna need to sit on that for a second. Horny pervert, yep. Stupid move. Case closed, stupid move.
I'm really glad that you told me that he was put with good people, though. Damn it, TJ.
Okay. Let's save that.
I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I mean, I just think that, you just got caught up. I mean, the reason I think that you wanted to have sex is because you found someone. You found someone who met your emotional needs, and you wanted to have sex with them. I'm not mad at that.
I'm mad at myself doing what I did. I didn't want to go there, and I don't understand the whole thing. I don't know if I'll ever understand the whole thing.
Get fucked. How about that?
You just got caught up. I mean, the reason I think that you wanted to have sex is because you found someone who met your emotional needs, and you wanted to have sex with them. I'm not mad at that.
I'm mad at myself doing what I did. I didn't want to go there, and I don't understand the whole thing. I don't know if I'll ever understand the whole thing.
Fuck off.
There's nothing that I can do about it. I did what I did. I can't take it back, and I wish to Christ I could, but I can't.
Hi, Aaron E. Buddy is good.
And I think, and I know that you wish that you could take it back and everything. But I think...
Hey, Night Driver.
To me, I think that...
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It was just that you had...
I loved doing it.
You had this hole inside of you, right? And this hole,
Yeah, just to be clear, Tom Foolery made the lyrics. Wes adjusted it in, a way that would fit better, and I thought it was a great song to do. Wes knew who to hire. The biggest MST3K nerd.
Emotions
like I
and
said.
Love and all that stuff. And then...
Watch out for snakes.
You met this person. Their age notwithstanding.
An unexpected collab.
And that hole was filled. And that's why I think that, you wanted to have sex. And I mean, I'm not hounding you about that.
I hope it'll help too, Aaron E. Like, shit, like Jirok, he's been working overnights, like, all freaking month. So, it's rough when you gotta, like, transition from, like, morning, day shift to, like, night shift. Like, I know a lot of us have felt that hurt. So, so hopefully this helps.
I just don't want you to tell yourself that you didn't, only because it hurts you more. I think it hurts you more when you
Here it comes,
hide
Gypsy.
this from yourself, and when you deny this from yourself, and when you lie to yourself. I think you hurt
baby
more
girl.
when you do that.
Yeah, but I'm not lying to myself.
Listen, Lauren.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is I'm not lying to you, and I'm not lying to myself. I know I didn't want to go there. I don't understand why I did.
You went there.
Even when I went, I knew I didn't want to be there. I knew I didn't want to have sex with her.
Oh my god. I mean, who doesn't love Torgo? Oh god, that has to be like, that is definitely, Man Knows the Hands of Fate is like one of the worst movies, and it's so hard to get through. But that's what MST3K does. And still to this day, like, riff tracks, anyone ever get down with riff tracks? Because shit, that made the Twilight movies watchable and fun, was because of riff tracks.
My thoughts were all confused that it was possible that I would.
Lauren, hold on a second, I gotta put my headphones in. Can you hear me?
Cinema Titanic.
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
Frank and Dr. Forrester. And Mary Jo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, my headset needs to be charged.
Cinema Snob. I've heard some people say that. Is that like people who were in? I feel like, do I follow them? I might, but I don't really. I don't know. I stick to my original peeps. I'll have to look it up because I feel like I do. Let me see. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. I don't want to be reminded of the California fires. Cinema Snob. Oh, I guess they're okay. It's that guy. It's, yeah. I used to watch him. I stopped. Just. Channel Awesome. Okay. Yep. I just realized that.
Alright,
I've never lied to you about anything. I know I had mentioned the phone calls to you before.
Kind of stopped being a fan of,
that where I would bring the CDs, the DVDs. When they come up when we met week.
What's up, Gypsy? What do you need? Go outside? Come here.
I got from the prosecutor. I never lied to you about anything, about the way that I felt, about my confusion, about not wanting to go there. I've never lied to you about any of it. I was just so confused at the time and so messed up.
I don't remember. It was like his brother or something. I don't know. I lost interest.
So much wish to God that I can take that back.
Cody Leach. I like him.
I can't. I did it. I can't take it back.
Hey, my baby girl. Hello.
All I can do is try to understand why I didn't. It's still
Come here.
Still hard for me to understand. I still don't understand. Part of the reason why I'm in therapy.
Thank you, kisses. Gypsy just
I
gave
understand how
all
I
of you
spent
guys
my whole
kisses.
life protecting kids, and all of a sudden, I wind up doing that.
Yeah, I used to listen to him and watch him a lot, but I just lost interest. I'll stick with Cody Leach, Stitch Together, Pictures, Dead Meat, Cherry Picker. Those are my, what's her name? Oh, crap, I forgot her name, too. Horror Hippie or something? She's pretty good, too. Something like that.
But I think, and I mean...
Yeah, they became, like, pretty fucking... They became kind of cringe for me, too. You know, I'll agree on that. And I just... don't... There was a time I was, like, watching them. I was like, oh, you know, whatever. But... I don't know. It's like... beating a dead horse, I guess. Like, I don't know, find something else, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't sit well with my soul.
Listen.
My
I think
horror movie loving soul.
Admitting it, and Lauren, I mean, Lauren, stop blocking it out. You're putting up a barrier, okay?
Admitting what? That I wanted to have sex with her?
Listen. Don't put up a barrier.
The controversy, are you talking about the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey controversy? That's the only thing that I know about. I actually recently found Cody, I think this year, because Stitch Together Pictures, Maniacal Cinephile, he like hasn't been posting as much, and Dead Meat kind of stopped doing as much as they used to, so I was kind of like, you know, searching for some other like horror film critics or commentators. I feel like Cinema Snob always stood out as one of the less cringe ones. Yeah, see, I don't really know. I think I just lost interest to a point where I was just like, meh, I don't fucking care. Gypsy, I know what you want. I am not going to bed right now. We will snuggle when I'm done streaming, okay? I know, that's what you want, and I love you for it. Okay, let's finish this fucking call.
Because here's the thing. When you do that, you set yourself back and you hurt yourself.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
And so you are traumatizing yourself.
Oh, no, another YouTuber he collaborated with sent a dick pic. Ooh. Dang, and he's like married with like a kid, right? Shame. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Who's that other guy like people got so pissed about when it came to Madam Web? I can't remember his name, but I watched him for a while, then I just like fucking stopped because it just seemed like he stopped being like genuine with his like critiques.
Every
Chris
single time. Not because this thing happened.
Something like that.
And you have to live with it for the rest of your life. But because when you block things out and then you hear it again, it re-traumatizes you. Just like when I hurt my ACL and I ignored it, and then I did something, I moved a little too much, or I like when I went to Niagara Falls and I
Bootsy, are you talking
too much.
Andy Boots to Reboots? Oh, I fucking love him. Johnny Utah, people got mad because the guy was 50, married with kids, who appeared in his video. Cody didn't send the pic. It was a guy okay, interesting. God, there's always something like with fucking YouTube. You know, it's like insane. It's become like what TV was like back in like the 90s, early 2000s with like TMZ and like all that shit. It's just like all the controversies are happening on like TikTok, YouTube, and fucking shit's crazy. No, he's a James Rolfe guy. Had a game series for a bit. Would beat Battletoads. I'm not sure what that is.
And at night I would be in pain. I made life harder for myself because every single time
Gypsy, I'm not going to bed right now.
I re-injured myself, or it was like getting injured again.
Unless you want to go outside, I'll take you outside.
And so I think that that's what you do with a lot of things.
All right, I'm going to see if Gypsy needs to go outside. I'll keep playing the call. I will be in the chat, but I'll be on mute.
You block things out to the point where it's quite believable that you forget and that you tell yourself certain things. And then when you're faced with it, you get re-traumatized. As opposed to being faced with it and being able to say, yeah, I know, I did X, Y, and Z, and, I'm a different person now. You get re-traumatized every single time.
It bothers me that I did it.
I think more so what bothers you is that you can't be, I don't know how to say it, like it bothers you because you, I'm trying to think how to word it, like, it bothers you because you can't make sense of it, because it sounds, you think it would sound
It's not me. That's what bothers me. I can't make sense out of it because it bothers me because I know that's not the person that I am. Was because I was so weak-minded and someone else was able to take over my thoughts of what I was doing. That was the only sense that I could make out of any of it.
What I want.
That's what I went with, but I still wanted. I wanted more, so I tried to find more psychology books.
What I want you to do is I want you to come to a place. Let's proverbially hold hands because we're over the phone, and let's walk to a place where you and me, but you can be comfortable in saying, I did this. I had bad intentions. I was a different person. I am a different person. And I was a different person back then. And I think if you can arrive at that, it's tough. It is tough. Because when you are on a show like Dateline and you get caught in that moment that you get caught and you realize everything is going to come crashing down.
You know what's really weird about that moment?
What?
Like, that's when I woke up and realized, how the hell did I get here?
It's a rock bottom. And you have to hit a rock bottom. But the thing is that for you, like, I want you to be able to admit, hey, look, you know what? When you're talking to Emma, when you're talking to your probation officer, even your therapist, even your mom, you can tell them whatever the hell you want. But, when you're talking to me, I want you to be able to be honest and not, and being honest is not saying what's at the top of your head. It's saying those things that you have completely blocked out. Because I think that you are re-traumatizing yourself every day. And I think the key to freedom is to search inside yourself and to even if it's just to me.
I see him being honest with my therapist too, and with the class. And being as honest with them as I am with you. It's obvious that I had bad intentions when I went there. But at the same time, I knew I didn't want to do anything. I knew I didn't want to go there, and
I think that
that's why I don't understand any of what I did. I don't understand how I got to that point.
What do you mean?
I don't understand how I got to the point of where I went there.
I think that I think that people who are vulnerable and who are predisposed to how do I say, people who are vulnerable and who are predisposed to do certain things, when the stars align in a certain way, they can be made to do anything. When you look at, well, I know you don't watch crime shows, or I don't think you watch crime shows, but when you look at crime shows and you see all these stories of doctors and I guess in some cases maybe lawyers and actors and actresses and people who are pillars of their communities who murdered people or who did things that a lot of people would say are really horrible. The fact that they are a doctor doesn't make them, or a lawyer or whatever, doesn't make them any more or less likely to do those things. What you have is someone who most likely was a really good person, and because of the way that the Jenga blocks lined up, they found themselves doing something really bad. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of many cases where even judges, when you have a judge, I mean...
All right, I am back. Man, it is cold out tonight. Holy shit.
Someone who's a judge who ends up killing someone, they didn't say, hey, I'm going to go through all these years of schooling to become a judge, and I'm going to go through all the elections and everything I
Night, MCL. Keep creating.
have to do to sit on the bench, and then I'm going to throw it away by committing a capital crime. They don't say that. Most likely, they're a good person.
I am determined to finish this call.
And the stars aligned in such a way that they ended up doing something really bad. And not because they didn't want to. I mean, they wanted to at that time. It's just the way that the circumstances...
Yes, Pioneer Ramona.
Lined up. Most likely, they're a good person. And the stars aligned in such a way...
fucking perfect.
...that they ended up doing something really bad. And not because they didn't want to. I mean, they wanted to at that time. It's just the way that the circumstances lined up.
Gypsy.
And so
You were just outside, baby
it would
girl.
probably be easier for you to admit that you killed somebody than to admit that you wanted to.
My God, this is Gypsy. She will demand when she wants to go to bed, meaning she wants to get under the covers in bed. She just stares at me. She's like, hey, come on. It's bedtime. Come on. What are you doing? I need you to be under the covers with me. Let's go. I know, baby. Just give me a little bit, and we'll go to bed, okay?
Have
I
sex
love
with
you.
your child. Now, obviously, killing somebody would serve a longer prison sentence, but
Oh, Jake does that too. Like, it's so funny, like how they're just like, it is bedtime. Why are you not? Because Gypsy, well, honestly, Opie too. They both love to be in between me and Jirok. Gypsy likes to be under the covers. Opie is over. I know, baby. Just give me a little bit, okay? I'm not ready for bed. I'm not ready.
I think what's been so hard for you is the fact that you have denied certain things and blocked out certain things so much now to the point that you're confused, you get re-traumatized, and
Mr. Penis, the pitiful hero.
you've ignored reality, you don't remember things because you've blocked it out, and you don't understand how you felt at the time. So you just kind of say, well, there were no feelings. I didn't want to do anything and whatnot. You see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
See what you mean, but...
I understand it, but... Oh,
Ooh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
that doesn't make sense.
Jirok. Hi. I know.
Doesn't make sense.
Right? Such a
I
diva. She's like...
go there and I don't understand how I got turned around.
And even though that, like, lately, like, she hasn't, like, been, like, going to bed, like, while you're at work, but, like, she still does it to me, where she's like, why aren't you in bed? Come on, let's go. It's like, fuck you, I'll do what I want. Hope you're being safe out there, Jirok. Love you.
No, actually, I don't know. There's all the things I did.
Baby girl.
Don't remember going there that night.
You don't remember going?
I remember on my way there.
But you've probably...
I remember that it had been lightning in the distance. I thought it was about turning around because Bud was afraid of lightning, and I was hit under the table, and we got
I swear, even if she, like, doesn't sleep with me, it's just like, when you're not here, it's just like, she still needs things to be, like, a certain way. Like, all right, you need to be asleep, and Opie needs to be over here, and she needs to do her... I don't know what goes on with our babies, and... But we love them. They're our babies, right? Who said goodnight? Oh, the lamp. Good night, everyone. Tried to last, but work. Yep. When you guys gotta work early, I mean, I totally get it. Sleep well. And, I hope work goes fast for everyone tomorrow.
to the point where I walked present
I got both pups with me. I got both.
was going to be, and
Right here.
it took a long time for me to get to the next exit, and somewhere in between, I was going to went down into the median, and get on the other side of the interstate going south, go back home. I didn't know what was in the median.
They need to chill.
Down in the bank.
They need to shut their fucking whore mouths. No, I can never say that to them for real. I'm like,
I didn't know what was
Kennedy.
down there, and I had a wheel drive truck, and I didn't want to get stuck. I think I'll just keep going to the next exit, and I'll turn out the next exit and go back home. The next exit one. But
They're waiting for you to come home, Jirok. That's it. That's the thing.
Lauren, I
Waiting
want
for
you...
fucking you.
I'll go over.
Lauren, this is what I want you to do. And this is what we're going to do tonight.
I've never told anybody that.
I didn't hear you. Say again?
On my way there, was lightning in the distance. And Bud was afraid of lightning. He always hid under the table when there was lightning.
Wait, what about lightning?
It was lightning that night.
Yeah.
The distance was lightning.
Oh, that's right.
Coming toward Nashville.
Omega, sub to Euro,
Bud was afraid of
exactly.
lightning. He always hid under the table.
Oh yeah, he got scared and worried about Bud because Bud doesn't like lightning, so he was gonna turn right around. Gypsy girl, I see you. I got you.
I almost turned around because of
Oh,
Dad.
whoops. I messed up. Okay, there we go.
Didn't want to get him to be too far
Daddy, chill.
further than what I thought it was.
Yeah, I got you.
I was going to turn around the next exit, and it took a long time to get to the next exit. And in between, before I got to the next exit,
I hate this. I hate this so much. The fucking excuses that he has for this is... It's not even smart. It's not even... Gypsy, what the hell are you doing? It's not even clever. We all know this. This isn't news.
turned around in the median. Almost go down into the median, turned around, got back on the road, going back to Nashville. But I didn't know what was in the median because it was dark. I couldn't see. It went downhill, then back up again. I didn't know if there was anything down there, if there was water. And I didn't want to get stuck. I only had two-wheel drive, so I kept going to the next exit, and the next exit wound up being the exit that she told me to take. So I decided I was that far, so I'd go.
Lauren, this is what I want you to do. Listen to me. Because we're going to do some exercises here, and I want you to set yourself free. And I'm talking to you as someone who, is from your personal life, but also someone who almost had a job doing this and helping people. How do I say it? I want you to... Well, first thing I want you to do is I want you to realize that, okay, you are off the internet, so you're not, you've decided that you're going to stay off. So, any kind of Church of God bullshit that people do, you're not going to see.
Did he decide, or is he just simply not allowed?
And that's a good thing, but you don't
I
have
still see it because I still hear about it.
No, but here's the thing, though. Every now and then you get some bullshit letter in the mail or something like that. I think that if that, and it seems like that is the only, that's the only source of this kind of stuff that you're going to hear, right? Because nobody in your family, none of your friends, nobody is going to...
And friends, she says lightly,
hound you about this thing. And I think what would have been easier is that if in the beginning you had told me all of the things that I found out tonight and the things that I found out in stride, I think that would have been easier, because now at this point, maybe back then we wouldn't have needed to have a conversation like this. So the fact that you didn't tells me that you blocked it out. And you need to not block it out. Here's the thing. Nobody
That's part of the
in your
reason why I drank.
Shut up, Lauren.
You think the sting and everything is part of the reason you drank?
You drank before the
I was
sting.
confused, wanting to get away.
No.
But that is just, it's not even a Band-Aid.
He was fully into the drink before the sting. And we know this for sure because he said to fucking Kayla, "Oh, I'm hungover. I don't want you to see what I look like. So let me point my camera at my dick." And he said some pretty Lorne things, as we all got to learn. How he talked to the decoy when he started getting really demanding and just like very possessive. We all knew he was fucking wasted.
Turning your head the other way. It's seeing that a lion is chewing off your leg, and instead of fighting back or instead of trying to...
So, you want to live with the lions?
I'll use an example that involves animals like that. I'll say it's like...
That's right. We can't forget that. He also crashed into a house. And wasn't that all Roy's fault?
It's like if somebody gets gangrene, right? And let's say they have it on their pinky. And they say, well, you know, if I just ignore it, if I just look the other way, I'll be okay. And so they just turn their head and they don't look at their pinky. Even though it has gangrene, it has an infection, they can see it, they can stop it and be okay. They decide they're going to turn their head and just look the other way. It's going to spread. And it's not going to stop spreading. And either they're going to lose a limb or two or three or four, or they're going to die. And this is what's happening here now. You're not going to die.
This is getting so deep.
You have turned your head, and you're suffering for it.
Like, I can't, like, this call is like almost over, and it's getting really deep. I might need to close this stream out with something a little more funny or uplifting. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want Lorne versus Dan or you're getting an abortion.
And you will suffer. I promise you. You will suffer every day of your
1 for Lorne versus Dan, 2 for you're getting an abortion.
Life. That you...
If people are still here.
That you deny things and that you make a false reality every single night. Or every single day, rather, but at night, too. Do you see how that's going to happen? What?
I can make sense with what I did.
But here's the thing. You literally have two choices. Literally.
I don't want to believe what I did. I know I did it. And
but here's the thing, though. You literally only have two choices. You need to come to terms with what you did and say, yes, I wanted to fuck the girl. I was fucked in the head. I wanted to fuck her. That's why I bought condoms. That's why I wanted to, you know, that's why I drove there. That's why I did all these things. You need to come to those terms, set yourself free, or you will suffer like you're doing right now.
that's the problem, no.
Lauren, listen. You will suffer every single day for the rest of your life.
That is my problem, though. I did not want to go there. That's what I have a problem with. I knew I didn't want to do that stuff. I understand why I did it. It's the hardest thing to do, to understand why I did what I did.
I think that
Shut
the
up.
reason why is because you had found, and here's the thing, you don't have to understand it. I understand it. Your therapists understand it. Your counselors understand it. You don't need to understand it. You just need to, and I know it's hard, Lauren, it is fucking hard as hell. But you are going to suffer every single day. Don't you want to take back your life? I mean, answer me this. Have you lived one day since the sting? You truly lived one day since the sting.
All right.
Lauren?
I'm here.
Okay, so this call's pretty much over. No takers on what to play, but I'm gonna do the "You're Getting an Abortion" because it's a shorter call. It's with the fabulous Tiffany.
Lauren is...
Thank you again to Noble Cyborg Savage for all of the calls and videos he has put up.
Stupid.
Huh?
Lauren is stupid.
Okay.
Hi.
I need to end on a high note here because I started out a little blue.
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I said hi.
You want to tell me what... Huh? I said hi too. I said hi 3 times.
Oh. Okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Okay.
Are you in a bad mood?
So what's going... I'm just in hurt.
Why?
That couples counseling thing royally pissed me off.
We have to learn how to be co-parents. What better way than to have a professional help us with that? He's always going to be a part of my life. With the kids, I can't just shut him out. So we have to have a really strong relationship. It affects kids in a really negative way when their parents don't get along. They can sense that kind of stuff. There's a lot of tension.
I understand that. I lived through that my whole life. When
Exactly.
you said that, I thought you were telling me that you were going to dump me and go back to him.
Well, that's the problem. Is when you start thinking, you make up shit.
Well, couples counseling. How much do you think I'm going to take out of that?
All you had to do was ask. What does that mean?
Well, I pretty much thought I got my answer when you said couples counseling and wanted my input.
Right,
Why would you ask your boyfriend your input on?
Co-people.
I am asking your input. I want to know your input. That's really important to me too. I just want you to understand that he's always going to be a really important part of my life. There's nothing that I can do to avoid that. It's the same thing as if you had kids and their mother would have to be somebody really important.
I understand that. I don't understand why you want him on the phone too.
Are you never going to speak to him?
No, I probably will, but with everything that's happened in the last 24 hours, the first time we actually get to talk on the phone wouldn't be the best time for it to have him on the phone too.
Okay.
First time.
So since the debacle with the eyes, I'm gonna wait to see what I want to do with his mouth. Because we all know what his teeth are like. Man, especially with the Jamie calls and the throuple call. Jesus fucking Christ, Jamie. I'm gonna have a fucking cigarette. Damn, his teeth are so bad. So I'm gonna have to sit on what I want to do with his mouth. And I need to start sketching out the ogre part. Oh my goodness. Whew. Getting tired.
The first time we talk on the phone since all this, in the last 24 hours, since all the stuff that's happened. It's not the best time to put him on the phone, too.
Okay, you're absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have pregnancy brain already.
So you keeping the kid?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. I didn't know what you were doing. You hadn't told me anything yet. I didn't know what your thinking was. Nothing. Because basically you've been out of the loop in the last 24 hours.
Well, what do you want me to do? What would you want me to do?
I can't tell you what to do.
I'm not telling you to
really
tell me
not
what
up
to
to-
do. I'm asking what you want me to do.
It's not a fair thing for me to say.
Well, just say it.
I'm tossed completely because the kid wasn't made out of love. For one thing, you don't love him. But on the second hand, it's a life. So I'm completely lost on him.
Okay, so you've obviously been thinking about it all this time. If there was a perfect world, what would you have me do at this point?
It's not if it was a perfect world, I would have wanted you to not sleep with him. Still there?
Hello?
Okay.
That sounds like something that got cut.
Who was that? Sorry, baby. You all right? Talk to me. I know it's hard on you, too. I really know it's hard on you. It's harder on you than it is me.
And the Oscar goes to Tiffany.
Well, it is.
I know.
Sorry.
I forgot about this. This is supposed to be like a super serious call, but like Tiffany just like can't stop laughing. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this.
I'm so sorry. My dog just burped.
And we heard it.
Sorry about that. It is really hard on me. It's not easy to...
Oh my god. Oh, it's the best when...
What are you laughing at?
when they break.
No. Hello? Are you laughing or crying? I can't tell.
Neither can we.
Okay, nobody can tell you're crying. Okay.
And Lauren chooses to believe that she is crying and not laughing. It's like so obvious that she is fucking laughing.
I love you.
Oh, God.
baby. Baby.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
gonna be all right. Be sorry.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Am I sure about what?
Are you sure everything's going to be all right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Have you thought about?
Stop with the laughing.
Have you thought about not having it?
You know, deep down, he wants, which she can do whatever the hell she wants. But I don't truly see Lauren ever really loving a child that's not biologically his. Like, he can probably, like, try to pretend, but he is the type of guy who would throw that shit, like, back in her face and use it as a weapon.
What do you mean? Not like having an adoption?
What was that?
That was my dog.
Oh.
Sorry. Everyone's kind of crazy around here.
Well, what have you thought about? You haven't told me anything yet.
I've just thought about what am I supposed to do? You know, I've thought about, am I supposed to keep this baby? I don't feel like I can just, I don't know. I've had so many thoughts and feelings. You know, there's always abortion so that I don't get fat for you, because I know you would be upset about that. And of course my boobs would get bigger, and you already told me that that's ugly.
Huh?
He probably doesn't even
My
remember saying
boobs
that.
would get bigger, and you already told me that that's ugly.
I don't think it's ugly. Ain't nothing ugly about it. Ain't nothing ugly about your boobs. I know
You told me that.
Your boobs are ugly.
Your boobies, baby.
There's no part on you that is ugly. Stop thinking that there is, because there isn't.
You
I
said
love every
before
part
that
of you.
you said before that you liked small boobs better because then you could pay more attention to the face.
Well, it doesn't matter. I pay attention to the person. The person is what I pay attention to.
Sure, Lauren.
I think you're beautiful anyway.
Oh my god, the laughing!
Are you laughing or crying? I'm like...
This is a good one to end on, for sure. Oh, this has lifted my spirits.
I'm crying.
Well, it sounds like you're laughing to me.
How?
I'm sorry.
How did he still believe
Nothing's
this?
Funny. Nothing's funny. All right. I've had a couple of drinks. I had a couple of drinks.
Oh no.
You've had a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
So when did that start?
This morning.
Oh, fucking idiot. How many drinks is a couple of drinks?
I don't really know. I don't remember.
Didn't Mama Gwen drink while she was pregnant with all of her fucking kids? So, like, he doesn't see it as something that's abnormal, but I guess when it comes to, like, drinking too much, I feel like he's not thinking of, oh, it's bad for the baby. Like he's thinking, oh, it's gonna make my woman just make stupid decisions.
Who'd you have the drinks with?
Excuse me.
Mostly myself.
Who else?
Why?
Nick.
Not Nick.
And
I don't even know a fucking Nick.
That's it.
none with your ex or your husband, whatever you.
He's not here. He's not here. I told you where he's at.
He's avoiding me all day so you could drink.
I was really stressed out, and you were mad.
I was mad. I was leaving you alone so you could think. Not so
Well,
you
I
could
was
drink.
thinking that you were mad. You didn't tell me not to. I didn't know not to. I just wanted it
I
to...
told you before, you call me and text me anytime that you want. You don't need to ask. Doesn't matter if I'm mad or not. I'm always going to answer your call.
I know.
Prone, precious.
I'm not going to leave you hanging if you text me. Unless I'm in a position where I really can't text.
Why not, Lauren?
Well, think rhymes with drink, so I went with drink.
Huh?
Think rhymes with drink, so I went with drink this time.
It
The
happens.
same time you went to drink, you went to drink.
No, think
That's not what she said at
rhymes
all.
with the drink. Right?
Yeah, the INK does. Not the DR and the TH.
Well, right, because if it did, then it would be the same word, and it wouldn't be a
Oh my
rhyme.
goodness. I'm getting
There you
sleepy.
go.
Right. I'll explain rhyming to you when I explain it to my children.
You what?
Nothing.
Did you go to work at all today?
No.
So why'd you tell me you were leaving the studio soon?
Well, I stopped by. I didn't actually work.
Oh yeah, this is Casey. With a
I
K
always
and
have
a
to
C.
stop by. I have to make sure everything's okay.
There we go.
Tell me what you thought about.
I thought about how mad you were going to be. And how you would feel knowing that my egg has another man's sperm in it. And it's making a baby.
Yeah, and that's what's been bothering me.
For sure, Lauren. I'm getting pretty tired and I don't want to just keep fussing about with this painting. It kind of needs to sit for a little bit and bake. So I'm going to call it tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. And I hope everyone, to quote Jordan, sleep well. And yeah, always appreciate anyone who comes and hangs out with me. I appreciate it. Alrighty, guys. Bye.